big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Forced otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 27. That is good.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The drive by James. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Thomas, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops. Thomas got 32 points in the game.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Irving's shot is good.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. The shot's good from Irving.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Celtics trail by 21. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To halt the run, and the jumper is on the mark. Thomas got 34 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Really left alone that time.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there.
And the rejection. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting
Thanks for watching.
And these guys were standing behind the line, yak'em, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show
Hit
so
the
far.
like button.
We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center. The Cavaliers leading by 20. And here's Smith. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. James with it. Sullinger picks him up. That drops. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
And it's good.
Boy, Kevin, what a sweet stroke from LeBron that trip.
Here's Thomas. He's got 36. From deep three-point range, that's good. Thomas got 39.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
For 3, Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Thomas goes in, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game. And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can hurt you on the defensive side. Immediately posted up by whomever he's guarding, you have to give help. And, of course, that leaves your defense vulnerable, particularly on the weak side and controlling that defensive backboard.
Johnson attacking. Count that one. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Ray, you talked about Isaiah Thomas before. Certainly his short stature limits him on Clark, the defensive side.
Yeah, but you know what? He doesn't rack up a ton of steals given his instincts and quickness. I think he really focuses on making his impact at the offensive end.
Celtics trail by 20. From downtown. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Celtics have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
And Thomas, here we go. And it's Boston with another.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
Thomas's shot is off. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself. To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Got that bucket in no time at all. And 12 points for Kevin Love.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
To the middle, here's Love. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Well, I think he's really willing his team on now. He's carrying them. He's doing it all. He's yet to miss a shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Irving's got 45 points.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest, even if it opens up some driving lanes.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que
Like I love you guys.